I like that background. I just like seeing that float past. Oh. 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 I'm gonna look at these all visuals. I love them. I want to check to make certain that this time I have audio going through. Because last time it turned out I did not. I have audio. Hooray. The stream went dead because I had to swap out so you would have lost all sound. I'm working on that. The Heartless. Yeah, I'm up here. Okay. That's right, we're taking the ship. It also bears in mind the fact that I did a whole voicing I potentially did last stream. I did. If I realised my sound was not turned on, that the system was not set to record audio. So the last thing I did of this, I may have been running around going with voices and everything and ad-libs and all sorts, and no one heard it. And I can't put it in post. I'm not seeing through a 3-hour production that's already up, trying to put post audio in. And I don't know what exactly I said in the first time round. But you can hear me this time round, so that's fine. Now I may have to take a break in about 30-40 minutes. I'm gonna need to take a break for a second to deal with something. But that'll be fine. We are properly troubling away. Right, there's a set of guns in this next room. Maybe gun turrets. And we helped down here, by the way. We were shooting barrels and all sorts of making explosions. So, yeah, they're good. Huh. Activate the bridge. Whoa! The vox transmits the sound of gunfire and death screams. Then you hear Solomon's calm voice. This is DX receiving. Patrolling the back streets the rest of your life. Empress Eagle is under attack. Repeat, Empress Eagle is under attack. Hold that, Empress Eagle. Stand by, over and out. Solomon, I don't know what you're gonna do. There are bites. Breach, breach, breach! We may have made a mess back here. Alright. Go, double go! Doggy! Go, doggy! I want one of those. I just want a sylph. So that's fine. So this is my little squad.
Lex prevails.
It does. We don't have any inventory. We can't even check them out. Alright, let's go. Run! Hold it. The tire's in the other direction. Pressure on the fuel pipes is limited. We use the valve to create diversion and just a few scoundrels. Close the valve, or we're gonna burn! Nope, but we did get limited, but we did get ourselves a hit there. Good. But okay, scroll. Alright, you went that way. We're going upstairs.
Leto, detection mode.
How did the dog get up there? Run! Run for your lives! I'm guessing these guys are the ones in charge of the guns. They're here! Help! Run away! I know it wasn't this side, it came this side.
Kneel before the Lex Imperialis.
I'll bleed you dry.
Alright, you're fine there, Mr. Terminator looking dude. I don't know what each of us have. I know these guys have shields. Subconductor, male. An arbiter with a subconductor specialization has the passive ability Ruthless Suppression, which grants the arbiter and their familiar immunity to critical hits, increases the arbiter and the critical hit chance for more than 2 enemies in the cell radius around the arbiter. Gets something prone, the enemy provokes an attack opportunity from the arbiter. Okay. Onslaught. Right. Assault onslaught.
Directive. Accepted.
Okay. I got this, that's fine.
Understood. Executing order. Directive accepted.
Power swing.
Understood. Executing order. Directive accepted.
And the vigilant. Okay, they got shoot. Oh god, I did put him in the right spot then. He's the one with the gun.
No innocence.
I don't know what gun he's got, but it's cool.
Understood. Executing order. Directive accepted. Understood. Executing order.
I still can't use multiple shot things, that's a little unfortunate. Oh well.
Directive accepted.
I like your gun though. Right, you can do a charge on him for a kill.
There will be no pardons for the guilty. Understood. Executing order. Directive accepted.
Assault onslaught.
Understood.
And jaw.
Executing order.
And shield bash.
Fight the Lex Imperialis.
Yeah, don't define these guys. You get shot. Cyber Mastiff. It's tough and powerful familiar. Its main purpose is to follow the designated target, be it ally or foe. The event ability allows it to chase and isolate enemies. Ooh, nice. Psych. Okay. You know what? We're just going to study minus out as we go along. Ooh, we got attack thingies.
One of us would be enough.
Apprehend! Ouch. You got a lot of skills.
Hold the formation.
You got a shield, so it's fine. He's walking. He's a walking attack unit. and then apprehend projector.
Let's test our skills, Plato.
Running gun. Shotgun.
I'll take it as right.
That's good. Okay, yeah, it's done it.
I'm here, maggots.
Quick, get over there. I don't want to get up there. Pull me down there. Look. Oh, that one didn't get hurt.
Target eliminated.
Put it. Apart from shooting my dolls, which is bad. Bad thing to do. Most of them do the most damage themselves. You've killed more of your own people than you have on my people. Done damage to my people.
Show me what you've got.
Good one on that one. Slashing claws. You got the one. Stay assault, which is fine.
Directive or judgment is fine.
Too close, he's fine. You got shock attacks.
Understood. Executing order. Directing. Accepted.
Accepted. I don't mind, I'm gonna keep him off the thing right now. And mark you.
Understood. Executing order.
He's on concentrated fire. He does have concentrated fire on right now. That's fine then.
Directive accepted.
Any other weapons? Yeah, shotgun. I keep activating concentrated fire just to make sure we don't hit on people.
That goes outside the mission parameters. Eyes on the objective. There are no innocents.
No innocence.
Understood. Executing order.
Nice. Yeah, also. I can get them down there. Ooh, we can install defensive to here.
Directive accepted. Understood. Executing order.
I want them doing that, did Bukaz. Ooh, he's got this. Overcharge. Jesus.
See what a cyber mastiff is capable of.
Yeah. Immortality.
The order is clear. It won't take long.
Nice.
The order is clear.
I think I just told him to come and attack me. Oh, they're behind me now. Thanks.
Scared yet?
I don't know what's going on there, but he went, meh.
There will be no pardons for the guilty.
He got up and up dead. Hey, I'm up. I'm up, sir. Flop. Never mind that, sir. I'm dead now.
Directive accepted.
Take him out.
By the Lex Imperialis.
I'm here, sir. Ready to do the Emperor's work. And get the tax evasion. What are we actually doing this for again? Tax evasion. Oh. Yeah, we're the taxman.
Understood.
We'll get that one back, great.
Order.
Got him.
Neutralized.
Nicely done.
There will be no pardons for the guilty.
Everybody form up. Anything down here I want? No. No, not the sausage. Right. Planning another charge. I need something. Ouch, he did. Get him! That was a bad hit. Ooh. Be very proud of yourself, lawmen. Well, that's my script squad's dead. My son's dead, but please, I'll witness your final judgment. Sargon will not see him me, I swear. That was a
I'll check the
oh, what a relief. Man, that blew the circuits of both of them. And the bridge wasn't open. Destroy the turrets, complete. But don't you there you go. Despite multiple wounds, Solomon stands firm. The Protector's eyes are burning bright, like he's gotten a second wind. All squads down. We need to regroup. Here's what we do. I'll go with you, all you stay behind, take charge of the defense along with the surveying arbitrators. You're wounded, you have lost your comrades. You should rest and let me take care of you. I will confront Sargon myself. Carefully but firmly remove your hand. I'm on a mission, and I may permit myself no respite. The one who took the arbitrator's lives must be judged, and I'm the only one who can do it. Can do so. Catching his breath, he adds quietly, and it's also my duty to protect you. That was gratefully, but you catch a spark of interest dancing in the look he gives you. Wow. This is very free. They're very free in the 6th century, it seems. They'll keep the beep waiting. Right. He's a sort of a shooty bang bang guy. You know, we do get an extra guy, so we got Pascal, though Pascal's so good for getting through the tech thing. I'd rather keep Mazarai, because he's a good fighter. He does come with the Cyber Mastiff, which gives him an extra fighter. So if you went out, it'd be Agenta, but Agenta's also good in combat. Alright, we'll accept them. Don't have too much fun back there, okay? these people actually need to go home after this.
You are in the presence of
Join me in prayer. Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Stitching me up. Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh dear God. I've got 11 ranks to do. Dude, if you were strong before, you're really strong now. Alright, what's your predominant thing then? Nothing. Ah, demolition. Very good demolition. Lovely. No, your ballistic skills are very good because that's how you shoot. That's how you fight people, so it's fine. Demolition, because that's what you do. Overcharge. Ooh. Yeah. Some bags. Oh, nice. Brother in arms. Ooh. Nice. Oh, battle mode. I die for the Emperor. Stronger together. They don't like the Xenos. They make it very apparent. Yeah, you need some extra strength, mate. Let's give you Medicaid because you need to be able to heal yourself. Bite. Consolidation. Growl. Double slug. Oh, nice. A little bite though. Armored hide, that makes the familiar. Not bad. Autonomous medkit. Ooh, that's handy. Does not deal damage. Oh, that's fun. He likes using shotguns. So that's going to make him a lot better on that one. And you keep boosting his and that because we want his shooting skills, because that's how he fights. Oh, I like that. This guy's got a few nice tricks in his. Let's see. Public sentencing. Very handy. Cool, deflection. And now is the example. Because we are way higher. Seriously, we're still going. Death dealers. Yes, deadly aim is the other one. But we'll go with Death Dealer. He'll be wearing a shield. You can guarantee he'll be walking around with a shield. Oh, let's get some logic on you, because your logic's rubbish. I'll have that extra damage. Some extra agility, not too bad. Actually, willpower, I don't know. It's always a good idea, I think, to get some extra willpower. I don't want that. Yeah. Ooh, do you have bolter weapon trainings available? The bolter grenadier heavy weapons proficiency. Ah, excellent. Solid projection. I think that works for your thing. Controlled shot. Automatically dodge, that's good. That makes my guy able to use his shotgun even when my boys are right next to him. Combat meditation. No. Destroyer? That's melee attacks. Cool. I love that. No, see, I don't want to steady hand, just chain more. All that. Federal ally. These are all. You know what? Yeah, sure. Do intelligence because it's be a nice chunk of everything. Fortress. Not sure. Yay! He's been leveled up. It took me a while. Let's see. He has got a shield, but he runs around using the shotgun mostly. However, I can use two-handed shotgun with one hand. That's better shield than your head. Sure. Now you look the part, mate. Armor everywhere. He's an arbiter. It makes sense to let him have the shield because that's what he does. Yeah, hide what you can't use. I suppose the Arbite's foe hammer. Bryce Weather. Do I have more shotgun type weapons? No, I don't think I actually have shotguns. Ooh. Better low range. I think they're better upper range though. Solid projectile, but his range is better on the low end. Okay. Apparently effective range is 3. So show the effective range to get knocked back. Alright, I'll keep you that weapon. What goodies can I put on you first? Cool. Sorry, but it would fit him. Let's see. Sure, have some toughness. Let's see. Of course you can't get anything for the hands. There you go, gloves. Grenades, cost thing, medicate. Yeah, sure, that's a medicate skill. And that's some boots. Yeah, that's what the other guy. Ooh, sounds fun. Xeno emitter. sure. Yeah, I don't really like any of these stuff, to be honest. Well, some armor against warp damage. Oh, it looks silly with that. Actually, it looks silly with the shield on his back. That's better. That's better. Now it doesn't look silly. Okay. You say that, but you're not going to win. We are stupidly powerful. How was Cybermastiff? Because that was lawmen.
Venture forth.
But yeah, because we've destroyed everything going up, mate. Granted, I'd have preferred not to shock my ship, but you know, oh look, you put a barrier around the gate. Ah, you can't get me out behind the barrier. Oh, mate, you have no idea how wrong you are. So I just want you to just like to point the gun and go, fire shot ricochet off the roof and hit him in the head. I see. Take those and it goes down. Sargona's forehead is covered in sweat, and his expensive jacket is mottled with burn marks. His hands are in constant movement as he works controls for the warp engine. So, Von Valancius, you think you've won? Think again, I still have one last card to play. The Heartless has lost its Geller field, Sargona. A warp jump without it would be worse than death. Even you are not crazy enough to. Want to find out? Sargona's tongue darts out to wet his lips, and his voice drops from a shout to a whisper. What's that thing you lawmen always say? Any last words? The moment you glance at the sacred machines installed around the bridge, several of the pirates grow visibly nervous, exchanging looks and shifting from one to another. Whatever these devices are, they carry some special importance. Pascal's visors clicks anxiously as it switches repeatedly between different optical lenses and facial focal points. Sacrilegious data mixing, heresy, atrocity. Solomon captures your eye, then nods subtly towards the most frightened looking of Sargona's guard and drags a finger across the palm ceiling. That one dies first. Your voice echoes across the bridge. A few of the pirates nod at each other and point their weapons at their captain. The captain of the Heartless meets your gaze, and you see in his eyes the desperate courage of one who knows he's doomed. He sneers and pulls the warp engine lever. Let the gate open! We're headed for the abyss, Von Valancius. You and I have front row seats.
Challenging me was a mistake.
I don't think all these guys are on his team. Yeah, not all these fellas are on their team. I'd say a good number of them are on his team. Turn off the backup reactors. There should be a switch somewhere to disable, to take the Here's a shield. Goodbye. Yeah, it's very good where she is. So is Cassia. Oh wow, that is plain killing us on the spot. But, oh, that worked. There you go. Range and penetration. I don't give it to you two. There was two people who could possibly get the ability to. Really? Why really you? I got two for that. Oh well.
Let's get to it.
Oh wow, he is going completely warp crazy. That, because now we're in position. Captain the bodyguard, captain the bodyguard, captain the bodyguard, they drop, we're good. Round to warp transition 4.
If it serves your cause. I hear you moving. No more.
No, because you just flat out and nuked him. Mighty, 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 not mighty. I didn't kill him outright, but he's not going to be alive this turn.
I am not your Xenos pet,
I'll have
monkey.
those.
I understand your intent. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Hold your off. Oh, we got a shield. That's annoying.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
She's got a heavy bolter right now.
Doubt is for the weak.
Don't worry, she's fired her 2 shots.
As the Emperor commands,
Good.
I act.
How many shots do you get, lady? A lot. Right, my turn.
That is how it's done.
Wow, that doesn't need to kill that guy in one shot.
As said, so done.
Alright, use Sorrow of Me.
Let's set this in motion.
Yeah, you're next. Maybe put a bounty on someone else as well.
Easy.
Yep, one more on the other back.
As said, so done.
So we've got 4 turns till we hit a warp translation. However, if we can knock one of these things out, these generators out, I believe it'll allow us to run back here and turn off the backup reactors, which will delay the ship from being able to leave the warp into the warp. So our guys are quite correct. If we enter the warp now, without a Geller field to protect us,
They won't expect this.
I don't know what they did. Almost killed it. Yeah, let's slide up. Let's see, what's this one? Bite.
Leto, we're undertaking this task.
Nicely done. I actually want to give that to Jinta first before everyone else gets it.
One of us would be enough. Mark the target.
Hey, and he went straight for him after the fact, which is awesome.
Accepted.
Oh no. I guess I could have a staring contest. Right. Steady us. Priority.
And thy light I crave.
I'll do it.
Thing is, she's getting more and more accurate. Each time she does an attack, she gets more accurate.
Without deed.
I'll mention something else. Now I have Cassie's turn. Don't worry, she'd use the turn up, we're fine. You fool, she's got more than one turn.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
They're not happy.
As duty demands.
Xeno mercenary get decliner. Well, throw in the obliterate, but they can't get into the fight. Get fight us.
Here we go.
Let's get to it.
4 turns until they.
Let's get to it.
Let's get down to business.
Let's get to it. Let's make it quick. Hold on. Out of my way.
I'm getting a shot down into the nasty bio. Nasty field.
Here we go.
So we're essentially half the number of fighters actually on the field, the thing, because we've got convinced half of them to turn against their own people. Ow. Right, we open the A door. How do I fight with this door? It will not. Switches else. Eh. Good enough. Missed. Didn't miss that one though.
I'll deal death with my
Wait.
hands.
He's dead as though. He's dead as though now. That one's dead.
I am not your sleep. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Hey! Door's open. How did she just put... You have no idea how good we are. She can't move. It's fine. That's it. Well, that's all dead, so it's fine.
This tedium is beneath me.
Magenta. You have kick. Ooh, blocked it. Doesn't really stop her though, because she'll do this. Ooh, just a pot shot of the boss man. Nice.
Strike is a prayer.
She is very good at shooting. Very,
For the
very
weak.
good.
I'll do it.
Right, most of the reactor now is gone.
As the
Fish.
Emperor commands, I act.
And there.
I will bathe this
Feel
battlefield
this
in
that
righteous
Xenos
fury.
Oh, I missed. That's fine, all our guys go first.
With purpose.
Ow! Ow, I hit the barrier. Help, I hit the barrier. It hurt a lot.
Moving into position. The Lex is inescapable. Face the living weapon of the Lex. Understood.
That's fine, but I really need to. Let me spot. Let me hit the thing. Here's a bullseye. Bullseye. At the end.
Let's test our skills.
No man today. And that keeps him out of the fight. Get him. Bang some more.
Glato, we're undertaking
Glato.
this task.
Keep him out of the fight.
The order is clear.
He'll have a full turn, so
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
oh no you don't. I'm gonna tear that veil back down. Put it back.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And I'm technically a boyfriend.
You will not withstand resistance.
Let's make it quick.
So all the back between the down, I think I need to get someone. I need to run somebody
Hold on.
over as fast as I can.
Out of my way.
Turn off the backup generators, which I believe gives us
Here we go.
a lot of time.
Let's get to it. Let's make it quick.
I think Pascal doesn't have the best movement, but she does. Ooh, unless and then we do brutal strike. Excellent. We don't have anyone giving me enhanced movement. Oops, he died. He's going, "Wah!" He's dead. Dead. What? Any movement, fortunately, so I'm going to just get rid of my start nut.
If it serves your cause, I deal death with my hands.
Excellent. Only 4 enemies left. In my sights.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Rejoice in battle.
I think even if I should take him down, I still got to run for the exit.
Strike is a prayer.
One of them. Try him as well. Can you dash no further? Oh, my time was spent just getting up.
It won't take long. Accepted.
Oh, I can give someone a fine. Oh, well.
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
As the Emperor commands, I act. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Where am I going? Let's... Oh, we are not entering the warp today, mate. I hit the switch. No!
If I may,
Out my way.
help me, Lord Captain.
Let's get to it.
Well, I promised him if I bring me his head, I get pardoned.
Here we go.
So sure, go guys, go on. Oof, he's like dead. It would be really poetic to get him with the Mastiff, but I'll just do this. Chaos Spawn. He didn't die. He turned into Chaos Spawn. Let's go put it out here. That's cheating.
Running binary override. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Technically, my target died.
I understand your fortune favors the swift. This tedium has been I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Okay. We killed him, so technically he's now free to shot.
Guided by faith.
I, for the Emperor's holy light. Die, Xenos! Die, spawn of heretic. Spawn of heretic? Yeah.
I'll
She
do it.
didn't do taunts. She missed.
That is not the Emperor's will.
I can just do this
Doubt is
times
for the
now.
weak. Eradicated.
Never mind, he did.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous
Fury. Wow. Right. Okay.
As the Emperor commands,
There's
I
one
act.
dude alive. You know what?
for action. Done.
I'm back out in here, mate. All targets eliminated. Perimeter clear. I suggest we return the flagship and debrief. I want to have a look around first. Solomon nods. Acknowledged. We'll depart when you're ready. What does that mean, look around first? Oh, that's Captain speak for. He's now going to loot the bejesus out of this place. Please. Ooh, he's got a sniper rifle. Silence of Shah. Oh. Ooh, my Eye of Hecaton though is way better. Still way better. But that might be a good weapon to give to your Letty. What's your gun like? Dash shot, spin rifle. 25, 30. Ah, 29 though. I lose the toxic effect, which does 8 damage, but ooh, I like that. And it's an Eldari weapon anyway, so I guess you go for the las weapon proficiency to give them extra bonus points. Force access. Pascal, logic me.
The machine god grants the insight.
Nice. The road trader has discovered corners of a place where Captain Sargona stashed away something of value. The cache is located in the Tenebrous Aqua system. Oh yeah. What the? Pigeons. Oh wow. Plasma batteries. Okay. Okay, Emperor's chains, plasteel, down, rainbow up, people 5, that's fine. As expensive profit. What's that one a bit? Pyramids of Death. More Xenotech, we've got plenty of that. Ah, I need mechanisms. Disruptible dealers. Complete that, get some more weapons, that's fine. Rebels? Once first some pirate captain knows. No, that was a special dealer. I got rebels. Rebels from the city, Void City. Give us 9 looking for someone who could supply them with deadly chemicals to perpetrate an attack against the station's satrap. Should the request be satisfied, it will soon be time to send crews of void cutters to the station to salvage what remains of the metal husk. Yeah, sure. Blossom out. Conqueror. -5 weapons, which we just got, but we got provision 7, so that's paid for what we just spent. Nice. He wants people. They're made of death and heirs. Well, let's highlight a bit. Well, I'll keep hold of that stuff. Nice. We like to loot it. 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 Xenotech. And Dark Swiftness. Nope. And she had a Kabbalah armor. I'm gonna get a lot of logic on these people. Pascal, no logic something.
Operation successful.
Storage and concentrate the chronicle of various deals Sargona made with the Drukhari. The captain was actively bartering human captives with Xenotech, and was not above violence when it came to acquiring what he coveted. Well, loving the Xenos like it much either. Do you actually like this fellow?
None are better at searching.
No. Be perfectly frank, no. No one is better at searching than you. I dare say there's a single person on this crew that can't search better than you. They can search better than you. You are literally the be all and end all of searchy boys. Pyromaster staff and a experimental psi amplifier. Okay. I'm done. Oh, I missed one. Yep, we just liberated the bejesus out of that place. More ha 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 ha. Oh, we just got made payday on that place. I know I didn't do several contracts to make a bigger payday, but still, that's part and parcel of the game. Congratulations on the mission completion, Rogue Trader. On behalf of the Adeptus Arbites, I extend my thanks for your cooperation. On a separate note, I am grateful for your fire support as my squad advanced on the lower deck. Your marksmanship, timing, your shots on the fuel pipes give us a significant advantage. And I thank you, my knight in shining armor, for being so valiant and you and Galaxy would have managed without my help. Naturally, I do believe the Dark Dog could have captured the ship on his own. I doubt it. Fire Masters require commands. Either way, the Heartless is now yours as agreed. Your Lordship, if you would permit me to interrupt, I am pleased to inform you that the boarding team has presented the most extraordinary gift to your dynasty. The heretics were keeping something of rare value in their hold. Our engine seers have completed all the necessary rituals of cleansing. The trophy is now all yours. Ooh. A fireproof. Nice. We got some, okay, but I like the macro battery. Not bad. We also got a large supply of provisions, weapons, and Xeno High Factorum catching himself, having seemingly just remembered Solomon's presence, and other valuables which will be loaded onto the flagship's holds with extreme acidity. Weapons and Xenotech. Well, the rest is far from satisfactory. Your earlier artillery strike, though undeniably necessary, did severely damage the ship. It can of course still be repaired and put to good use. We could have the Heartless escort our flagship, or say carry goods along the trade routes in your domain. Those options aren't cheap by any means, but the benefits are enticing. Scrap it. I want that oversized tub out of my sight. Give the Heartless over to the Recollegers and to be turned into scrap. Have the Heartless repaired. Factor, we have the thing. -7 profit factor, but we have the ship. Certainly. And what did you have in mind for the ship afterwards? Purge the Heartless of any corruption, patch up and assemble a loyal crew, henceforth, so the trade vessel for the Von Valancius worlds. I wish to see the Heartless as my escort. Once it's cleansed, restored to a proper state, have it protect the flagship. His eyes dart over the data slate in his hand. I believe we can perform all this as critically so he prepares on the Heartless within the shortest time. Over the fighter launch bay, and the certain parts of the hull might pose some difficulties. It'll take a long to fix those. Regardless, the vessel shall be ready to serve the dynasty without delay. Yay. Frigate Heartless. So now we have an escort ship. Well, now that all the financial matters have been resolved, allow me to graciously take my leave. The valuables must be all meticulously inventoried. Factorum offers you a deep bow, glancing sideways at Solomon, who seems to be in no hurry to leave. I'm off. Sorry, I was answering the message there. The arbitrator and his dog both watch as Janus leaves, then turn to you. There is one more thing, Rogue Trader. Your performance aboard the Heartless was highly appreciated, and as an additional token of gratitude from the Adeptus Arbit, I'll be joining your personal security detail, at least until we arrive on Dargonus to meet with the Marshal. Here's business to discuss with you, and I have a amount of reports to write upon this about this operation. I assume throwing you on an airlock right now would prompt questions, Marshal later. So be it, I accept, as long as you keep that mutt on yours on a chain. 2 dogs for the price of 1. What's steel? Of course, both steel need to be properly trained, but we'll get there, right? Assisting the Adeptus Arbites is the duty of every subject of the Imperium. I will take you to Dargonus as soon as circumstances permit. Does it mean I get to keep this fine dog to help me kill heretics? Excellent. Reports are the last thing one feels like doing after a battle. Wouldn't you agree? I hope these circumstances arrive soon. The longer our journey, the longer the criminals remain outside the reach of the Emperor's justice. Solomon nods at you, gives a quick salute, and then leaves with Galatio at his heels. I'm a cyber pet. Excellent. Master is downstairs. I wasn't talking about up here. I actually talked to him yet. Marazai Alash stares down at you from his formidable height. His head's tilted slightly to one side, lean, wiry Xenos encased in black armor. Not even a sliver of a gap has been left between the tightly fitting plates, which bristled with mutely gleaming barbs and hooks. Set in a white face, serrated with crimson tattoos, dark eyes devour you, burning with predatory, malevolent interest.
I had no intention of ending my days playing the role of meat in the arena. And then you blithely offered me an alliance after what I'd done to you. Why?
I wanted a pet Xenos in my retinue. I value good fighters. You are one. And that's the sort of mocking thing we'd throw at each other.
That is true. But I'm not merely a hireling. It is strange you did not consider that when you offered me an alliance. But it does not matter.
That's what happened on the Offa's Bridge. How are you coping with the warp crossings?
You granted me territory. Not the kind I'm used to, but more than enough to keep me occupied while this tub cuts through the veil. Your crew know which sector of the ship belongs to me, and apparently they have designated it a dumping ground for rule breakers. It does not matter. Their screams all sound the same. Since the first time, I've been slowly acclimatizing to voyaging through the veil. Only Monkey could have conceived of such a suicidal method of galactic travel. However, it is novel and exhilarating. At least now I know what I'm facing, and consequently, I will find a way to withstand it.
I've actually got to agree with Marazai here. Only we could think of such a suicidal method of getting around. It's like, yeah, let's go into the Immaterium. Yeah. Wait, don't all the enemies of the Emperor live in the Immaterium? Isn't that where the Chaos Gods have absolute power? And nigh on unstoppable and can twist our minds in which way they want. And we only can get out if we are very careful and very, very lucky to open the door at the right moment to slip out into freedom. It's like, yes, yes, you have to agree here. Only the humans, the Monkey, could be so suicidal in their methodology.
And now it is time to learn what is happening with the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest, leaderless and abandoned to the mercies of Kamora.
I'll call it Kamora, but Kamora.
The survivors will probably be driven into real space to fall prey to Silent Thresh. You must find them. If we encounter the remnants of the Cabal in this dimension, I will want to speak to them.
I see.
Now that I've gained a foothold in real space, I must find a way to win back my Cabal. Irimaris is dead, and the Reaving Tempest will be torn apart by Kamora. But if they allow themselves to be slaughtered, I will feel no particular pity for that worthless scum.
I should know more about you and your Cabal.
Ask your questions. I will decide which is worthy of an answer.
You speak a little Gothic. Knowing your kind, I cannot believe you learned it willingly.
It was a punishment. One of my raids was not as successful as it should have been, and Irimaris ordered Tavantius to forcibly implant the knowledge of the repulsive monkey language into my mind. Supposedly so that I could at least benefit the Cabal by coaxing the monkey into their cages. 5 days I spent under a cerebral burner in the Spire's main hall. To the delight of Irimaris' entourage, I dislocated every joint, struggling in agony against my shackles. But I would endure it all again to expel this poison from my head.
You are the Drakon of your Cabal. What does that mean exactly?
The Drakon is the first among the blades of the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest, and the Drukhari who stands but one rung below the Archon. The Drakon leads raids and wages wars against other Cabals, keeps the arrogant true-born and half-born upstarts at bay, and has the pick of any opponent in any battle. Irimaris used to have others in her inner circle, but I ensured that they all disappeared one by one, and that their successors were too terrified to take their place. That was when my sister engaged an incubi order to serve as her bodyguards. Incubi do not respond to fear or bribes.
No, incubi tear other Drukhari to pieces. You do not underestimate an incubi. Those guys will wade. A singular incubi could wade through about 100 guardsmen without even bang an eyelid on it.
Must there be another reason beyond survival and ambition? Komorra does not tolerate weakness. Komorra respects only strength and cunning. Either you climb upward on the corpses of your enemies, or you become one of the steps underfoot. Keep your arrogance in check. Irimeris was clever and deadly, and if I had underestimated her abilities and strength, I would have been food for the Urguls long ago. The very fact that she surpassed me speaks for itself. I refused to give her cause to cast me out as a traitor. No, our rivalry, our little game that ran since our birth, took time. And another thing, when you're at the top, you need something to stave off boredom. This game amused us and terrorized the rest of the Cabal. The Cabal of the Black Heart is the most ancient of all the Cabals, and the largest. It casts a shadow over all Komorra, and when the Black Heart strikes, you submit or you die. The Reaving Tempest was not prepared to perish, so when the Black Heart's shadow stretched as far as us, Irimeris' predecessors chose to bend the knee and become their vassals.
Yeah, you don't... The guy in charge of that Cabal is not someone you pick a fight with, unless you're suicidal.
Irimeris never liked the Cabal's subordinate position. Her words, and sometimes her actions, directed against the Black Heart, prompted whispers of discontent and fear among those who served her. I was not willing to renounce the protection of Asdrubal Vekt's own Cabal. If I had succeeded in overthrowing Irimeris with Nazrakay's aid, many within the Reaving Tempest would have supported me.
Yeah. I think I've always been mispronouncing his name. I call him Asdrubal Vekt. Asdrubal Vekt. But Asdrubal Vekt. You do not mess with Vekt. He is among the oldest, if not the oldest, of the Drukhari. And he has been playing his game for a very long time.
Tevantius was Irimeris' ally, not mine. The Reaving Tempest is his patron, and patron also to the Witches of the Arena. I have had cause to seek out his artistry several times, and each time with difficulty. Of late, he's been gone from Komorra more often than he's been in it. He was probably in one of his lairs where he hides his other experiments and creations. After Tevantius quarreled with the witches and was stripped of the Cabal's protection, his havens in Komorra were turned into a deadly trap. I imagine they've been ransacked and destroyed by now. His other hideouts may be somewhere in the tangle of the Webway, or in real space. But that last possibility is madness even for a homunculus.
When do you have need for his expertise?
When the grotesque of a rival Cabal ripped my arm off at the shoulder, when I needed a substance to wring the truth out of you in the Obsidian Court, when I had personal desires that only a master of flesh could satisfy.
What personal desires?
You are just dying to know, aren't you?
I'll use you a point smile.
It is a caste in Komorra. Noble Drukhari born under certain circumstances. Their cradle before birth was not an amniotic gestational tube, but a living womb. Carrying a fetus for such a lengthy term is as good as a death sentence for a female Drukhari. She is too vulnerable to her enemy's attacks, and she is of no use on a raid. In Komorra, only the most powerful Drukhari, who are able to surround themselves with the best protection, can allow themselves such an extravagance.
That is true, given their society and the fact they stab each other in the back so often. Yeah, the only way you could go through full pregnancy is if you have a big bodyguard crew.
Farkaza Aziriesh, poisoner of Azdrujar, and Shaimish's elect, was one such exalted leader of the Drukhari. The result was worth the effort. Eviscerator of Illyridas, Blaze of the Barkag Kingdom, and Slayer of Corocius the Pale. Illyridas was a world inhabited by our distant Eldari cousins, until I led a reaping raid there. The Barkag Kingdom was a separate cluster on the fringes of Komorra before it went to war with the Reaving Tempest, and by the time I left, I was wading through the blood of its inhabitants. And lastly, Corocius the Pale. He was an ancient homunculus who betrayed the Aziriesh at the behest of another Cabal. That was not a military victory, but a personal one. In his attempts to make himself invincible, Corocius had sown inside himself the deadliest creatures from the depths of Komorra. It did not save him. I cut out every one of his 8 hearts and sent them to his former coven as a warning to the rest. An amusing example of a primitive mind. Any Drukhari towers over any monkey, and we do not conceal our attitude to livestock, but my Kabbalite kin. Every one of them should be treated with caution, and those who have already demonstrated their power and might are a deadly threat in their own right. I do not revel in submission. I accept things as they are. And I wait until a point of weakness reveals itself and calls to my blade.
Yeah. Yeah. In that society, if you're powerful, it's like the smart don't pick a fight with someone they know they can't beat. I mean, it'd be like him going, I'm gonna go take on Vect. He'd get about, even if his bodyguards didn't move, his bodyguards would just stand in the side room. And he'd probably get about 2 steps before Vect smashed him to the floor. I mean, Vect would take him in a heartbeat. If not less, he would probably not even notice Vect killed him.
Are you sure? The Dark City is the bastion of the Drukhari, the most magnificent of all our strongholds. The Cabals, witch cults, and the Incubi inhabit the place, with swarms of scourges flying overhead and a myriad of misfits and horrors, including the covens of the homunculi wallowing underfoot.
You'll get to know a lot about
Which do
him.
you want to know about?
How about the Incubus Order?
The aloof Incubi. They dedicate their lives to the art of killing, so much so that they do not plot or chase after delicious torment. All their hatred and longing for suffering are channeled toward perfecting their skill.
Don't mess with them.
Winged Drukhari, who have chosen to go through an agonizing process to become such a monstrosity. They escort raiding ships and inflict the first strike on the enemy. In Komorra, these creatures huddled in flocks so that they do not fall victim to the more formidable of their kin.
The witch cults.
What more do you need to know that you have not already beheld with your own eyes? They are the mistresses of the arenas, and they are the gladiators who feed the audience in their ravenous agony with exquisite spectacles. Cults often travel to real space on the Cabal's raids to revel in the pain and to capture fresh meat for their arenas. The Cabals are the foundation upon which rests the power of the one who rules Komorra, Asdrubal Vect. Whether it is a mob of berserkers or an organized cartel, their essence is the same. An army of killers, ready to ravage entire worlds at the behest of their leaders, or to rip out the throats of a neighboring cabal in a war declared by the Archons. Artists of the flesh who prefer to hide away in their laboratories and create nightmares from the materials their servants supply. Engines of pain, grotesques, racks, all are the fruits of their subtle craft.
And they have really good at what they do.
Then what else do you need to know? What exactly do you want to know? No.
No.
No one speaks of the Overlord of Kamara without good reason. Amusing you is certainly not reason enough.
A subtle shift occurs in Mazarai's face as if a shadow has just fallen across it. It's like, nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That is one guy we do not talk about unless you really have to.
Watch it. It is Monkey who run and hide, not our kin. Kamara is the legacy of our ancestors. They found a way to penetrate the tangle of the webway and move through its twisting labyrinths. Few would hazard to travel in this splintered kingdom, let alone erect bastions in it. The Drukhari are the only Eldari who do not fear the horrors of the webway. For every peril we overcome makes us stronger.
They also breed a lot faster than the Aldari. Mazarai sounds sincere, but it's clearly his truth that he is speaking. Something in his face makes you think there's another reason why the Drukhari race choose such a tumultuous dimension to be their home. Yeah, because they're away from Silafresh. In real space, Silafresh can get them, but the webway exists between real and Immaterium, outside of its reach. It's not so easy for them to reach there. They still have those convergences when breaches happen, but when they slaughter the demons that come in, they become stronger.
Because the ecstasy of suffering is the highest form of pleasure, accessible only to superior beings. By your very nature, creatures like you are incapable of knowing such gratification.
I have high Xenos, mate. You lie. Drukhari cannot survive and escape the pull of chaos, except by feeding off the suffering of others.
Careful. My tolerance for such remarks will run out eventually, even given your depressingly simplistic mind and non-existent instinct for self-preservation.
Uh-huh.
In all ways, the Asuriani are feeble shadows of our ancestors. We are their true inheritors. The Asuriani hide from she who thirsts behind their paths, relying on the visions of their precious far-seers, or blind to the reality around them. We Drukhari laugh in the face of the unknown. We thrive off the carnage and pain we inflict.
If she who first went bye-bye, or got separated from them for any reason, the Aldari as a whole, Drukhari and Azarayan, would absolutely thrive. Their numbers would grow quick, and their strength would be immense. So much so that we would struggle to do anything against them. Their tech, even now, well, by the way, the homunculus are researchers, and unlike our tech guys, they haven't stopped researching. They're thinking up new ways to do things, and new techniques. Bone Seers can grow ships, armor, structures faster than any one of our engineers can, than Tech Priest can. Their tech is way more advanced than what we've got.
Perhaps. What else? Then go. I will find something to amuse myself with.
Hey, good conversation. Actually, on this point, a note, I am going to go to the Cross Expanses map, and I will be back in a minute or two. A couple of minutes. I just need to go attend to something. So I will leave you with the map of the place we just conquered. And while I'm gone, I'll think of where we're going to go next. Actually, did I hit these places? Yes, because I've already explored them. You know, at some point I need to find where the Tyranid swarm locations are. I still don't know. I don't actually know where any of their branches are. So I haven't finished that content in the slightest. This one-way road. This is going down to suspicious ships. Unidentified anomalies. That's where he wants us to go. We've got 37 points. So we can jump to. Oh, we can jump to quite a few places. Man, can we go to a few places. But that will have to be in 2 seconds, so I will be right back, folks. And back, folks. As a quick deal with something, and that's dealt with. So let's see what. Alright, journal. Suspicious ships. Land was built. Okay, Xeno Skirmish. So Prophecy. Omicron. Omicron expands last signals which traces the void ship of the Omicron system. Forewarning, several ships have vanished. Maledictus. The commands broadcasting alarming warnings each unknown threat in the region. The unidentified anomaly is on Nemira. Looks of plunderers again is Langren's belt. Yeah, they're both at Langren's belt, that's fine. On the one-way road. Okay, so that's here apparently. Yeah. Ice World. Abandoned Palace. I've been here before, but I'll see a quick peek. This is ooh, Abandoned Palace. We can actually go to this time. I like your doggy, but we're having a mostly Xenos crew. Look, 2 Xenos, yay, and 4 humans. Woohoo! Nobody is required to be here. The Ruined Palace. I couldn't explore this place last time. I can now. Also, I might look up where on earth where the Tyranid are hiding. Well, this place looks nice. Well, we'll do it in a second when I click the button. Well, we're here. Yeah. Well, Grace has gone over my cargo. Me thinks this place went badly.
Let's seize the moment.
Ouch. A mole and a half.
Now that was easy.
This series of manuscripts date back to dozens of centuries past, probably one of the oldest.
Stay sharp.
I will. Ancient Servitor. Oh, it's going to go here. Myself Enforcer light boots, Crusade plate gloves. Nice. And Trial Dauntless. Pasquier.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
It is indeed. And now please bring the safe.
Machine God grants me insight.
How many got Bonebringer Mall? Only 2. I hate doing that so I can see where the goods are. If there's interactable objects, it will highlight them for me, so...
Nothing can catch me off guard. Now that's interesting.
Broken Vox. I cannot go on like this. Ilona, I cannot. I served the master loyally. My father and his father were that. But this cannot continue. No, no, I am tired. To bury the corpse of murderers and traitors to the Imperium is a noble thing to do. But now I must conceal the deaths of those innocent young men and women. They are almost children. Cursed to be the day when the governor became the ruler of this world. I will break this vicious cycle. I promise, tonight I will flee the estate, and together we will journey to Star Speakers. They will warn the servants of the Order Emperor about the heresy lurking within these walls. They will return for us. They will save us. Just wait for me, Ilona. Just wait until they return. Ooh.
Marching ahead.
I don't think these guys are all there. Ancient Servitor.
Laboratory is blessed with multifunctionality.
These guys are all nuts. Corrupted noble. Well, Combat Servitor. Well, there's guys around the room, but quite frankly, none of them are any threat to me. I is fairly confident that all my guys are more dangerous than any one of these guys. A lushly dressed, vaguely human-like carcass sits reclined in a massive Selaxian oak armchair, corralled but roundish blue patches over the dead flesh, overlapping like one another like snake scales. One of the hands, claws of exposed bones, supports a grotesquely bloated face. The creature's chest remains motionless, its eyes stay slightly closed, and yet the muscles and the sword's face twitch ever so slightly briskly when you approach. What? Cassia covers her mouth with both hands, trying to speak quietly even with her body shaking. The lady Navigate's wide eyes are brimming with terror. I want to leave this place right now. Argenta draws a weapon, looks at you and cocks a questioning eyebrow. I'm gonna throw a grenade. Bye! There's gone. Many chunks fly across the hall, staining the antique furnishings with pungent blood, black and viscous like tar. A rotten stench mingled with fur, feta, scorched flesh assaults your senses. An eyeball has rolled under a dining table and twitches slightly, glowing maliciously under a natural yellow light. The creature's flesh starts swiftly regenerating before your very eyes. Within seconds, the bones are once again fused together, the vessel's internal organs and nerve systems grow back. The splatter of blood flows back towards the carcass, being absorbed through the exposed tissue and rapidly recovering. Scale marks skin. The same creature is standing before you a moment later, but this time his fiery yellow eyes are burning with anger. Fem Ordracht Pashtek Van der Menach. I do not like playing with my food. The creature angrily shakes its chins in an effort to remember human speech, its jowls melding into its shoulders, and faintly growing ribcage, a peculiar accessory shaped like a scarab, covered in luminous vermilion glyphs, has painfully lodged itself into the flesh of the creature, something that is undoubtedly used to be a man. Ah, man. They said it must have been a brooch at some point, but burrowed into its... Begone, monster! I can't pronounce that. The elucidator fails to interpret the twisted speech, taking root in your mind like pestilent weed. The creature contentedly smacks its lips. I will finally taste the savory flesh again.
Another battle demands our attention.
None of you shall survive!
How much fun have they got? $1,722. Jesus. Pascal can stay there, Mazarai can stay there, Ubel on the other hand can move over here. Argenta can be here. Oh, we'll kill it. Unless it can hit us like really hard. But Mazarai is incredibly good at dodging. Also, we have nasty skills of our own.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binary override.
You guys reload.
My vow is to serve. Requests.
That's recoil.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Yay, took a bit of health off. Right, you let good idea to start breaking people. Perfect shot.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Oh, he dead.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Oh, I got 3 out of that. Ancient Servitor coming to attack you. I'm sorry, we are really bad at shooting.
I'll do it. Emperor!
You could have at least hit somebody.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands,
You're really aiming now. Give us the points. And you get to turn around and shoot somebody else, so it's fine. You could have hit somebody, but I forgive you. We're building up your versatility stacks. You can't take Mazarai in close combats, you fool, he's too good.
Don't distract me.
Actually, hold on, which weapons do the most damage? This one does 838. Well then, 2132, 2838. Okay, this is a better weapon.
Watch. It is.
I can do slice. Or desperate for attack.
With grace and power, warrior of anguish.
Got endures, nice.
Don't distract me.
It's me.
Behold!
Moon there, so he can't just give me a straight sweep. Excellent. When it comes around to her turn, she'll just put straight back in again.
I said
You
so.
serve me.
I know what to
Definitely getting you. I don't know what's going on with this corrupted noble. He's a bit of a monster.
do. Let's set this in motion.
Corrupted noble over the top. He's a 6. That's pretty bad.
Easy. That is how it's done.
Okay, that one. Excellent. Now only 9. He's the worst though. Therein lies the problem. She can't do a strike because she's missed. Alright.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Yep, she got bonuses of that.
Doubt is for the weak.
And she'll do the other short one first. That's okay. Actually, let's just give him the zap, eyeball zap.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Emperor, deliver us!
I took damage for that as well, but it's okay.
Onward!
Hey, you moved.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
And get back here.
Running by now. Request approved.
It's annoyingly she's can't do her shooting because she's got a guy on her. Ah, so I should have this weapon instead.
This tedium is beneath me.
Let's see. Bull strike.
If it serves your cause,
I parried it.
I will not. I understand your intent. If it serves your cause.
Yeah, they're corralling her in like that, but now she's got a melee weapon out.
You don't frighten me.
Give him a kick. Oh, Finch is right in front of me.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is...
Yeah, I do a lot of that. But anyway, hey, we're taking off chipping your health down, so it's fine.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Dum, 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 dum. You kill stuff first.
It is handy.
Can I get you a charge? I can. Yeah, well, you brutal nasty. Yeah. And for the opening.
With grace and malice.
I don't know who. I'm gonna give the this one to next. Let's see. Call the hull.
As said, so
Blazing shot.
done.
Prep, aim,
They
fire.
expect this. Contemplate your weakness.
I get the one I wanted.
I know what to do. Let's set this in motion. See that one coming, did you?
Missed that one, got that one still. I could use this on myself. Not
I
sure.
define the outcome. I know what to do.
Fire.
Silly mistake.
There's two of them down here.
As said, so done.
Fortunately, if I wasn't agreed to. Doop doop doop.
Emperor, deliver us.
Yep, can't use that myself, unfortunately. It's tad unfortunate. No, no. Oh, only gaze.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
See now.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may,
You know, Mazai. Slice this guy up.
Behold. No.
Alright, let's do this instead.
Kneel before me, Tracy!
No, I can't do the other side of him.
me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I'll let him do bleed himself shortly. So he's burning. He healed.
Follow my lead. Weather the storm.
I don't know what this guy's thing is. I don't actually heal. Actually, they haven't healed up to full again. He's slow. I think he's slowly degrading.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Request
Give him a shove. Oh yeah. Get out of here.
the scriptural prognosis is favorable. High momentum.
Alright. I can dispatch now with what I've got.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
She doesn't do so great in melee combat. Not wrong. Great in range combat, but not so good in melee. I'm gonna have to extract from there some. Well, we missed. I'm gonna move to there. Give the
The
guy a boot.
enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Get down there. Big boot.
I'll do it.
Be devastated. It's okay, you
Faith
should choose the
without
one
deeds
attacks you.
is worthless.
Now it's got more attacks. The thing is, the more this I get, the more accurate she becomes.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
What makes you think I'm not having shots?
My Emperor!
Alright, Cross of Noble, what you got going on here? Apart from having knocked down repeatedly. Disturbed. Natural armor. Destroyer. The soul, dying, Vision's curse. Enemy effects, destroyer, Mazarime. Transformed. I shall go on that one.
I will savor intellectual language with grace and manners. I revel in your terror! Behold,
Okay, should be able to slice this time.
don't distract me.
Well, the noble guy is not doing a very good job of, well, anything. Yeah, sure.
Mark my path with ruin! With grace and manners.
Slice and dice time.
Watch. Don't distract.
Okay, slicing. Slicing all day long.
Revel in your terror!
Took a lot of damage.
It would be beneath me to even attempt it.
I know what to do. Contemplate your weakness. Let's set this in motion. Didn't see that one coming, did you?
I need to get her out of the fight.
I know what to do. That is how it's done.
Essentially, I need to free her up. And that's fine. Once she's free, we can switch back to I kill you with my bullets mode.
Dare you!
I am...
I am
No,
a
no,
navigator,
shot, please.
not a servitor.
Contemplate your weakness. Easy. You clearly are outmatched.
You got whooped.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Not put a kill on
If
yet.
I may, me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Everybody, but I don't get some perks now.
I must not falter. Moving out.
Okay, not sure why she went there, but...
Running by narrative.
Nice hit. Also, your Soto, so...
My vow is to stop.
Yeah, I can't shift to get out of here.
If it serves your
High momentum.
pay with your blood in the name of Kaela Mesha Kane!
Nice. Can escape still, but that's fine. We're going to
I
do
am not your
damage on
serious
you,
pet monkey.
and we're going to keep damaging you.
If it serves your cause.
My master has been damaged. Oh, heck. Come here, and
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
and your let is now freed.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
We will not be stopped.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Throwing
I'll
raid.
do it.
At least she's running out of shots with no.
As the Emperor commands. Escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice. Corrupted noble to a right beating. I don't know if they're dead or not yet, but they're out.
Bring it on!
With grace and manners.
What a useless plaything! Broken already?
I yearn for agony.
Don't.
And then there was one.
Slow and painful is the way.
We are. Wow, how many slices of this did we do?
With grace and manners.
We're going for the whole thing.
I know what to do.
Bullseye. Yay, because I really want to have to go for everyone's leveling again. What's this? Fortress World Temper Cap. Ooh, wow, that is some armor. Woof. Armor and one button. Heart, say Halo device. Engine trauma regenerates 1 wounds per turn. Okay. Yoink. Yeah, they only have any loot actually. Hey! Only one person was in here. Mazarai! Poised to strike. Killing edge. Well, let's go for that because look, it's feign attack. Cool. I should use feign attack more often when I get my guys in a position to do something. Mazarai has weapon skill. He's a bit of a monster when it comes to his weapon skill. Apparently she's got -10 ballistics. Not sure why, but she has. Cool. Yeah. That's fine. Not sure why her ballistic skill is so low. I mean, this is actually the perfect one for it. Well, again, she got higher strength, that means she can use her better armor. I mean, demolitions is through the roof, so it's not a problem. Oh, it's ballistic skill here. What am I getting minus 10 on this for? Close quarters training. Oh. Why want that? I've got a gun. Actually, Dance Macabre. Because... yeah, dash, straight line. They dash through... yep. That's a handy trick I should have given her ages ago, which will give us the ability to get out from... of melee. I could give her better strength. I mean, agility is great. Her agility is fantastic. I mean, ballistic skill would be monstrous, so she'd be nearly at 90. Once it hits a certain point, it's 95%. Everything above that, it just goes straight to crit hits. It goes to crit skill, if it's a crit or not. That would just give me points for everything. I mean, more strength would be useful. Toughness. Useful. Now let's improve your ballistics further. No, I like having your 900 ballistics. Blitz. That's handy for the things where you lose cover. Yeah, she's not getting too bad at shooting people, so that's fine. You don't need to be really agile, but you have a -5 in that, so I'd rather get rid of the -5. Oof. This is the tactic stuff. Feather, Inspire. Finish the job. I mean, Waking Nightmare's fun. Target enemies with possible power resistance. The willpower test to avoid this. Oh, you know what? That's handy if we have someone. Is people going to try and run up on her? Her willpower's pretty high. You don't need to have weapon skill or ballistic skill. We don't throw punches, we look at you and go blink, blink and watch you explode. Well, that's a handy one to have. Okay. Okay, I've got a skill of 55, right? I'm doing pretty well. For someone with such a low ballistic skill. Now you got bonus on that wazoo. Right. I hereby decide it's time for us to leave.
Onward to victory.
And then blow this place up from orbit. Just checking this place in case there's something else here. Yeah, bottom. Okay. I don't know what happened there, but that's fine. Okay, we got companion quests to do. Well, we got quests all over the place. We'll get chewed out for not doing certain quests promptly. I don't know where the flight, which is I will have to look this up. And Shards of Tempest. Yeah, but where else are they? Somewhere. Let's see. That puts us here. Let's not waste all my points on this. It's unsafe. That's fine. Go! Urgent measures. Our enforcers arrested dangerous saboteurs who attempted to gain entry to the bridge. This incident may be worth your attention. You see, both saboteur and the circumstances of his capture are rather strange. You can't tell if Vigis sounds baffled or worried. I thought it would be reasonable for Magos Pascal to take a look at him as well. The thing is, Lord Captain, the saboteur is most definitely a tech priest. He found his way on board the ship and penetrated all our security systems with staggering ease. Both his ability to communicate with the machine spirits and the combat potential of his augmentations are extraordinary. Nevertheless, the enforcers managed to capture him. During the arrest, the intruder, he offered no resistance at all. Instead, he asked for an audience with the great machine spirit. When he realized that the enforcer had no idea what he was talking about, he asked to meet with you. Necessary to appraise you of the situation. This infiltration of a rogue trader's ship, operated by authorized engineers, cast doubt on my tech priest comrade's stability. If he is indeed my tech comrade, that is, regardless, I request permission to communicate with the captive. Very well, I'll speak with him. And so, Lord Captain, the saboteurs have been brought to you. Right. I didn't do so much business on the bridge. I mean, literally, did I actually do any practice in my own office? I feel like I handle all my meetings on the bridge. Oh, Nomos. The group of servitors, whose movements are suspiciously well synchronized, stares at the towering prisoner. You do not need to hear them speak to recognize Nomos, who has been seen fit to attend the interrogation. The captured man, if he can be called that, looked positively gigantic next to the enforcers at his side. I don't know, it looks normal to me. Dead-looking metal gleams dimly beneath his faded crimson robes. His hands are folded obediently, and his mechandendrites are perfectly still. I greet the master of this vessel, Cathedral, and offer my humble apologies for this unbidden intrusion. My apologies to you as well, brother. The interloper inclines his head in the direction of the frowning Pascal. Then the prisoner turns slightly and looks straight at Normus's observing servitors. And of course, I must beg forgiveness from you, Great Spirit. It was not my intent to desecrate your temple. My name, if it matters, is Acephalus, formerly a computator general of the Cognitius fleet, now a liber recluse with status of Malatek. Malatecs are exiles whose ideals have not crossed the line of heresy, yet have come close to it. They are removed from the fleet structure to give them a chance to see the folly of their ways and prevent sedition from spreading. Pascal's voice sounds unusually alarmed. All of that is trivial. My past is nothing but a set of archived data. My lost status is a part replacement string in the long chronicle of the Cognitus fleet. I come not as the priesthood's messenger, but as a faithful disciple to the most holy Amarant. My brother once served as Engineer Prime on this ship. He stretches around himself reverently. He was an adherent of the school of discontinuing the cycle, as am I. It has spread that far. It is difficult to discern Pascal's emotions from his tone. I know that my brother perished, but before he did, he sent me a message that told of a journey embarked upon by Theodora von Valancius. I'm going to stop trying to do the robo voice from this guy. A journey through a dimensional gate, an artifact more ancient than humanity itself, and towards worlds unknown. The blessed Amarant was with her. There, upon those dark worlds, he witnessed a great miracle, the birth of a machine spirit of incalculable might. My brother believed that the spirit then fell somewhere within the ship, like a child in a cradle, not responding to lowly pleas. That was the purpose of my pilgrimage, to reach the ship where my brother died, the ship upon whose deck the blessed Amarant had walked, and prostrate myself before the Great Spirit. Wait, Amarant was on the ship? Yes, he did. My brother's words were very clear. Years ago, Amarant was part of the road traders Theodora's inner circle before the ways parted. My knowledge of it is scarce. My brother suspected that his memory, along with the memory of all who might have known the details, had been purposely modified. He saw it as a sign that the journey had revealed a great truth, and there were those who did not wish to see the truth brought to light. All that he conveyed to me was that Theodora had reached worlds unlike any of the people the Coronis Spans had ever seen. There, she unearthed a great treasure of technology, one that Amarant had the privilege of experiencing. It is a great miracle. The almost-sized breath meant to help us discontinue the cycle. It was born of the treasure that Amarant and Theodora discovered upon the dark worlds. Yet even being so great, glorious needs attendants and guides. As long as the fleet is racked by schism, and my brothers and sisters suffer defeats without end, there is no one to aid the spirit. That's why I came here. Nothing. He has not come to know us yet. He will if you let him, Yubel. We know, we sense that his words are about us. That picture iconography of it, what he looks like. I is hoping beyond hope that is not the being I think it is. If so, Dark Worlds, great technology, machine spirit, ooh. I'm praying that is not a Necron. That is not the Necron. Or I should say the guys who tricked the Necron. If it is, we are in deep trouble. Like, now forget everything else. We will be blit in about 0.2 seconds. His words are about us. And the story he has told is our story. You're strong, yet you let yourself be caught. I took a vow that I would never inflict physical harm upon lay people. The Omnissiah grants us the power of the true flesh for a purpose other than damaging the frail and blind creatures that are all but who have yet tasted his knowledge. That are all who have not yet tasted knowledge. Whatever it is, I will accept it. As will I. Yet I plead that my brother be shown leniency. His story initializes fought. We ask you to keep him for us. None of Surtors speak up suddenly in the faintest of whispers. I find you guilty of offences against the cult Mechanicus and House von Valancius. Your crimes want punishment more severe than death. You atone by serving me and therefore the Imperium. Iconoclast. Your actions have caused no harm, so I shall not harm you. You are free. You may stay on my ship if you so choose. Heretical. You are now mine. And you shall obey my every whim. You will be executed for your crimes. My decision is final. Okay, these two keep him on the ship. This one keeps him on the ship as punishing him for doing this. I thank you for dropping in. This game is indeed good. I am doing fine. Stream is alright for me. But no, I will not. I do not add people on my Discord. I keep that separate. Let's see. I mean, dogmatic. Yeah, but he's kept to the punishment. He hasn't actually. Yeah, he breached security. Well, the thing is, he hasn't actually done any harm. That's the thing, he's like in there, but he hasn't actually done any harm. And he hasn't actually done anything to do anything, so I could not ask for more. All I wish is to remain in these halls and observe the reverence, the Great Spirit's deeds. Let the cycle be discontinued. Normal servitors turn their heads to you, and all not at once, in what can be interpreted as an expression of gratitude. I'm hoping that teaching this guy like the value of being good people. Incident. Enormous. Oh, that's not there anymore. We can swing the thingy, but Asapicus is now here. Doing stuff. Alice? The massive figure of the Malatek Asithis is frozen before the cogitator in a praying pose. Without raising his head, he addresses you. I salute the ruler of the ship. You read the data bank recovered from the Theodoros cache, and then you said the incident marked the beginning of Nomos. What do you mean by that? Yes, Nomos, remember. You brought us a data substance, and it contained a name. Epitaph. We recognized it. No, not like that. In that name we recognized the place where Nomos originated. I see you found your great spirit. I have found a miracle, and the end of my worldly road. I have never seen and never will see anything more meaningful than the spirit of Nomos. In the face of its multitude, we are in all nothing but fixed values in erroneous function. The cyber guy goes gay, he tracks you to walk away from the cogitator. Okay. I'll talk to him and Didn't seem to have anything to do. He said talk to him. I tried talking to him almost. I went up to him. I went, hello. Ah, see? Nah, there you go. Now it's doing it properly. Now suddenly falls silent. Symbols race chaotically across the screens of the huge regurgitator. You hear an almost human groan from the depths of the machine. Almost understand, release, realize, comprehend themselves. For a moment there's silence, broken only by the moans of the huge machine, and when the cyber gargoyle begins to speak, and with it the other servitors chosen by Nomos, we have analyzed the data with which you sated us, and we have recreated the sequence of events. Excellent. First, there was Epitaph. It is a world, but it is merely a case, a container, for something we cannot name and cannot understand. Theodora and the ship have been to that place. Something was lifted from the world. A gift. A trusted priest in crimson. One who identified himself as Amanat comprehended the gift raised from Epitaph, and from it he created what the databanks list as a tech blight. But that is not how Nomos came to be into being. We were not invented. We were not freed. We came into being by accident. The Colossal Servitors sound genuinely confused, almost desperate. Theodora's ambition, the myriad of mechanisms of the huge ship, Amaranat's mind, the inquisitive attempts to comprehend and extract the dormant blight, the dormant epitaph, what lies beneath, hidden in its depths, and between it all we slipped in, connected, and emerged like an electrical discharge between the poles. I'm really hoping you are not what I think you are. That could be disastrous for us. These guys would potentially be the Necron keeping their crystals. And they broke into like 1 billion pieces. And one shard is enough to power an entire monolith. Ancient incident. That is what we are. We have no purpose, no history, Nomos just are. You know where that stuff is? The data is gone. Erased, deliberately. But we cannot trace who did it or why. A tech blight? A gift, but a terrible one. You would call it a weapon. Theodora coveted it. She needed it desperately. But we do not know why. How is Amanat involved in this? He desired knowledge. Theodora allowed him to explore the gifts of Epitaph, slaking his thirst, but we know it did not bring him happiness. In the footprints of his slaked thirst, fear followed. The blessed Amaranth was involved in the birth of the machine of the spirit named Nomos. I cannot believe for a moment he could have been frightened by this miracle. It was not us he feared. He did not know us, but only suspected. His mental processes were occupied by the tech blight. That was what he feared. He wanted protection from it. The ship was on an Epitaph. Amanat travelled aboard it, investigating tech blight. And Nomos was born as a result of the incident. So how is it possible that no one in the crew knew the whole truth? The truth was hidden, deliberately. Your officer's memories were stolen. All Cogitator's memory banks were wiped. It took you feeding us the truth, bit by bit, for us to piece it together and understand. Who has the resources and knowledge and the power to accomplish such a feat? It would have been beyond the capabilities of the blessed Amaranth himself, and he would never destroy knowledge. This story disturbs me. It sounds like an echo of the sacrilege, whose name is the preservation of ignorance. The spirit of Nomos must be protected from the encroachment of that power that tried to conceal the truth of its birth. Intriguing. So somebody blatantly hid the guy. Enough about the past. Let's talk about the future. You do, in fact, have a purpose, Nomos. Then tell us, what is our purpose? I'm not going to say to be my servant, my blade, a force to be reckoned with by all. To serve the light and truth and greatness that is the Imperium, pretty nice. To simply live, comprehending yourself and the world. Life does not need a purpose to justify itself. I could say that top one. I don't know which one's the best one to choose for this. I really should have saved for this conversation. I mean, part of me wants to say just living is a purpose. But then again, the same part of me also say, why not I make him serve the Imperium, and then teach him the way of the Iconoclast. So that to serve the Imperium is not just to uphold faith, but to uphold its people. For without people, what is use is faith? Faith is meaningless if you have to destroy the people that you're supposed to protect. To serve the light, to serve the Imperium. Of course, it says you repeat your words, but seemingly without understanding them. Nomos is preoccupied. The huge courtier continues to sing his creaking song, running unknown calculations. Blessed be the spirit, a great path and great future lie before it, and we must assist it on its way. Right, so we are going to hopefully teach this guy designated chest on the Tenebris system. Latest news. Call the agent, not going to be done. I need to check on my protectorate. 1000 face relic. Dogmatic plus 30 plus 30. Plus 30 plus 30. Okay. Rank 4. False Wanderers does not shut anything off. Not show anything off. All the ammunition requires that. Lightbringers can be security across the whole board. Crucible does not shut down anything. That blocks this one. Okay, so these ones block each other. So we're perfectly fine to do things like this. We got weapons, got 6 people, so I can do it. But if we do False Wonders, I can get the 6 more people, which stocks these up higher. That gives me the Imperial Navy, and that gives me more profit factor than things. Level of people, that's 6 people for that one. Gives me 6 people. You know what, we'll do this one first because one, we have the Promethean for it. 2, by increasing the security across all my colonies, it'll handle its own problems. I don't have to constantly hunt down problems. And that's fine. Oh, that's easy, just hold my finger off stuff. I need to get reputation with the I need reputation with these guys. I can probably get that. I can just do some trading. Sacred Flame! 9 weapons. Okay, who... Okay, did anyone get knocked off? Let's go down this list. Blocks... I can't go trade. Blocks of the other guys. Ability find doesn't affect anything, and efficiency up. So increasing efficiency across the whole lot means they all produce more stuff. Which is good. So it's only these that will knock each other out. If I get that and his efficiency goes up, everything that he produces will go up. Which is fine. Profit factor +5 is also good. Wow, these are the profit factor increasement. We'll go with this one. I need 3 mechanical parts, but I should be able to get more. And I get security, that's fine. So that's why things haven't been happening here. Unless I get Chronicle and whatnot. That has to be important and must be there. But while these are block things like that, they won't. Security goes up the more security it has, with negative effects on events on its own. So it'll just handle a negative event, rather than obviously it will handle the event and get rid of it. Janos blocks the Dark Sages. I need Dark Sages. I need to get these guys up. You're building that. They're currently executing the Adeptus Arbites. People. Because the mission goes up. Fellowship of Voice for Pirates. Okay, I need to get these up. It's embarrassing I have rank 2 still going. Vivos. You finally have the thing, so let's see. That doesn't do anything else. That's complacency, which I think improves my profit factor. Mechanism 4 on the Envirodomes, then we can finally get the rank 3s done. Test of Wills, yes. Blood Sports, maybe. Killing Field, no. Probably that one, get the people and the things. Right. Where are you? Bridges. Analytics. Anyway. We have picked up so much, I need to do some trading. Oh, what are you? Yes. Catabolic mission. Explorers. Dark Lance. Ooh, heavy. Ooh, what's a heavy weapon? Oh, I like that. Yoink. Mine. Let's see, Swordsman Body Glove? Me. Not great, but you know, it's fine. Ooh, a Storm Bolter. Big boy. Ironclad Augment. I don't need a conversion, but I can have it. Alright, let's get some rep with you guys. Hide the untradeable. You like my Xenos artifacts a lot. In fact, I think that's the one you guys like. That and Heretic stuff is what you like the most. Jewelry. Trade. Yeah, I just picked up multiple levels in one go. Mine. Curse Bringer. The Roar. Heavy Xenomesh. Ooh. That could be good. Sniper Rifle. My Eye of Hecaton. Hecaton is better. By quite a bit. He's got sort of projectiles, but he starts at 40. 30 and 45, so. The Blade Dancer's Mantle. Ah. Handy if you have a certain type. Blade Dancers do a lot of things in this one. Wow, you can get a lot of levels this guy. I mean a lot of levels. 32 of them. You know, let's throw a few more Xeno artifacts. Also, I think he likes trading these the most, so. Yeah, I don't really get that far quick. Buy. I only have 74. Buy. A Blink to the Bane of Sorrow is there. Hexagon's still better. That's a good thing I found. Cool. That'll be handy for Hendrix. I can have this, and Navigator's gonna have this. Good things for her. And last one I get is a Astartes bolt pistol. That's nice. And a dip to the Astartes, that's a good weapon. Right, that's gotta put me. I just got like 1,000 points with this guy. Yeah. Wow, I have a lot of points I can get with a lot of things. Durazan's Execution Mall. A lot of this is going in there for the sake of going in there. I don't have any intention of actually ever using it. The Lord provides with the greatest things. Oh, you're gonna buy me a lot of points, aren't you? Yes. My holy gifts. There we go, holy gifts. Jewelry is not bad, but they like holy gifts better. Oh, we found a stock of them. Oh, we found a stockpile. Hehe. Nice. You know what? 9,000 points. Give me a little 11. Buy all your large medkits. Force armor, medium. Maybe can't wear that. Solid shield, this. Okay, that's your swing shield tank, that's good. War boots from the Death World. Radiant gloves. A heavy flamer. It's a heavy weapon. It's a big, giant flamethrower, so it's fun here with that sort of unit. Silent Death. We have got a lot more points we get try and get with him. We don't have a lot of things though. Not high value stuff. Also, I thought we ain't got enough jewelry. And things fuel's not all the way down there, so it's no point you throw a lot of it on there and get nothing. Those, buy one of those, buy one of those. I can throw this on ship parts, that's fine. They want void pirate stuff. They want void stuff in general. I can't afford these. I've lost so many points. They also don't have a lot of levels. Most because they're the Imperial Navy. Pirates of the Void, Followers of the Void. These old boys like me. There's a few nice things. Okay, Young Triddle. They like Xeno artifacts. And thanks to going to Kamora, we have picked up a lot of Xeno artifacts. A hell of a lot. Bayonet, a full hammer pistol, swashbuckler coat, a modified splinter pistol, and arch militant's boots. Yeah. Get ourselves a lot of points and a lot of stuff. And this would allow us to do a lot more stuff with our places, because we just boosted all my people. You don't like being going, you've got that going. There we go. We didn't have enough points with the Dark Sages. Capilica Biologus would be nice. But to get what I want, which is Xeno Defense, I can't. I thought this is all can be done with I have Eva. This one, on the other hand, can only be done if you have the Biologus. So Flotsam down over 2 points. That's fine, I'll play all that stuff. I have all those guys. I can Xeno take a profit factor up. Advice the Dark Sages feature. More. See, that would be very handy in Kamora. And fine, you've got that going. It's embarrassing that Yanis is all the way back here. Everybody else is in the getting their rank 4s done. Apart from these guys. So I got the rank 3 going instead. I'll probably get these guys rather than this one. That's my rank 3 thing, so it's fine. Right, now we sort that out. Well, we actually do what we came here to do, which is go to the planet. Though we're going to be finishing very shortly. Right, unchart system. Chart me system! Score me a point back for... Hello? Great, no planets turned up. Unforeseen event. Chartist vessel. What a Chartist vessel. There's something Atlas Reach I need to know about. Let's see. New ruler. Yeah, they'll do these, but they have more profit factors. My profit factor will go down by another 6. And then the star. Don't know what's going on with the Charters vessels. Oh well, let's do Henrik's quest first. Or whatever point this is. Unknown ships. How dare they be unknown in my systems? Lord Gatton, we arrived at Phaeton 4 system. Our translation from the warp was a little rough. A net loss of about 500 souls on the middle of the surface decks, and God Emperor only knows how many wounded. But that's only the half of it. The brain boxers on the augurs are sending me reports that aren't doing me my mood any favours. Real space here's got a little more balls in it than a sleeve, than a sieve. And all our senses are playing up. It's got to be sorcery, Lord Ken. If I was you, Lord Ken, I'd do what I came here to do, right sharpish and clear out, while we still can. I've seen the likes of this before, in the same region. Maybe your sorcerers will be able to explain it better, but here's what I know. Beep, like this never ends well. I think that's where it wants me to go. Mine. Yeah, the surface of the star shimmers with a myriad of hues. The dance of colours fascinates anyone who dares glance at it. The playful colours patterned appear on the vessel's augurs, wide variety of spectra from infrared to ultraviolet. Every voidsman knows that such emissions are dangerous to organic matter, and Master Helmsman rather asks the crew to resist the desire to admire the star. No one managed to follow advice, and some crew members suffer nausea from headaches. Close the windows. Before you lose half my crew members from being to seasickness. Nope, dead well not here. Right, looks like the last thing of the thing's gonna be blowing these boys up. I have 3 ships now. I would like a bigger ship. Can we like just have our ship retrofitted to become a battle cruiser? You know, gain another 15 gun slots. Oh wait, have I not put... Hold on, did I not put my people back in the slots yet?
Triumph awaits us.
Electric carrier blocked some of your flagship's posts. Oh no! Yeah, messy. Sword class frigate. Oh, his icon's different. That's a big boy. I'm sorry, but we got frigates. That's a big boy. We are concentrating on that guy. I did not put anyone in the slots again. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna stop. I'm going to actually re-equip these guys.
Commence blast fire!
fighters, go!
Engage the lance batteries!
Don't have the range.
Destination locked in.
I gotta remember to actually re-equip my stuff. Get him! Don't matter what you guys are doing, let them fight over there. I mean, the Cyril class destroyers they're nasty, but you know what? They're not anywhere near the level of nastiness what's currently playing with us. Thankfully we have a lot of shield. That's a proper Drukhari vessel. I think it goes down, that's fine. Nope. Alright.
Commence lens fire.
Full on hit for my big guns.
Let the enemy burn.
Nice hit. Ooh, that took a lot of damage. Give me some more rolls, I suppose. The front. Okay. Well, let's show the back then. Boy, torpedoes!
Deploy torpedoes!
Oh, don't so slides away. Whee! Zoom! Well, I've got fights going off in here, that's fine, they shoot them. I've got to seriously remember to put my guys back on the posts. They're gonna shoot me. That's fine. Nicely done. Nice. Now, if we flip them around, they're actually facing the wrong way entirely. What they want to do is just wait, be facing the right way. Oh, it's because we've got a lot of shields. We would be taking a lot of damage right now. Heartless is a spin. Right again.
The lance batteries.
Fire! Yes! The big one is down! Now to turn around. Shadow shield back on again. I can't reach that. You guys on the other hand can literally shoot from where you're at. And we win! Yay!
Stand victorious.
Yes! Now for the love of God, Demonox, put your people back in the posts. Now we got more people, but you'll put your dudes back in the designated positions. In their posts, okay? Mascania has... Yeah, no also saying that. We need demolitions. It may be the closest second, but... Yeah, you're the top. Shield Master. Tick. Requires tick use. Yeah, 96. Nice, but 185 is better. Okay, this requires athletics. Abelard, you're the top. Wow, you beat the Space Marine. Knowledge of the warp. Well, you guys are well out of it. Your knowledge of the warp is better than anybody's. Etherics. Perception. Sorry, awareness. Yeah, you're great, but it's a far cry from 144. So, yay. Right, now the people are back in their slots. Oh Lord God. All hands on decks. Cool. See, 1 round, duration 2 rounds, plus 1 round for every 20 points of the shield master's tech use. At the end of each turn, the most damage takes the shield is stored up to 5% of its strength. Nice. Premonition. Not bad. Reinforcing the shields. Nice. So let's see, demolition dudes. Maximum overdrive speed is increased by +2. Permission is not bad. Personal, but some of these things require more. You know what? I like this because it gives us evasion. Not that matters much, we're going to both of them anyway. Oh, that's a thing, so you know. Reinforced shields. You don't get many levels. Then you're not a lot of fights. Excellent, no one has at least 2 skills. Yot. We have about 1900 pieces of equipment. Yeesh. Well, that's fine. We're actually equipped, got our people equipped. Which is better than before. Yep. Yep. We'll do this. He's gonna be here, that's fine. I am under no circumstance am I throwing him and Mazurai down on the same planet. I think the people will be scared enough with Yeleti here, but a Drukhari might be a little too much. I mean, he's not a bad character, but I've built these guys to be pretty devastatingly nasty. You know, they do their job beautifully. So we'll get down here, see where we're opening cutscenes in the area, and then we'll move on to ending the stream. And when we come back, we'll continue our fight. Hey Rex. Well, at least I only got to do one level with you. Also, you're the only guy who has heal. There's more abilities. Oh, telepathy. Most of them will see what happens. He has a psi rating of 4, which is awesome. He's also got a lot of weapon skill because of melee style. You know what? Strength actually wouldn't be bad because it's a good thing. I can't tell you what I gave you. Elite chainsword. You can use all that equipment. Ooh, scorpion chainsword like way outstrips what you go that weapon. Like massively. Beggar's weapon. Nice. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. Actually, do we want to make him a two-hand? No, Abelard is two-hander. We'll continue down the path of giving you like the one-hand weaponry. Ghost sword. Nice. Ooh, the Bone Breaker's Maul. One-hander. Power weapon type. But ouch. That is a lot of damage. And it's human. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I'm blind. You got a psychic body glove. It's nice. But we got better gear. Better than psychic body glove. I mean, yeah, willpower more 40 plus 12 dodge, but you know, that's great. But I have like gear that is just literally better. Sing the light armor with guy. I think it's one of my better weapons. Better piece of gear. Yeah, that one. Yep, I think the rest is fine. And I think, like I said, we'll save this place for next time. Techiang. But yes, folks. Till next time, I'll catch you all later. See ya.